Hi guys, Alex here, and today we'll discuss a sci-fi horror comedy movie called Fried Barret. So, movie director is Ryan Kruger. He lives in South Africa and been famous for making music videos before. The plot of the movie is very interesting. Like any of us, I think most of us will like to travel and visit different countries to have different experiences. And what about aliens? What if aliens also exist and if they like to also travel but between different planets, visit different civilizations, like for the vacation time or something? So yeah, this movie is about it. The aliens decided to visit Earth. It is not clear purpose mentioned. Like looks like it's tourism, or maybe they got some assignment to write an article in the local magazine or something about Earth. So they decided to do it, and it will be very weird if like they'll just go out from the ship on the street. Something might happen, like it might be dangerous for them. People will get freaked out. So they have an interesting technology for that. They have solution. So they have abilities to, by some procedures, to transfer their consciousness into another body, a human being or some other creatures, as understood. So they come into the earth at night and they kidnapping, I think, some random guy that they see alone walking at night. And this guy is like a junkie, low life, some kind of thug or drug dealer. Actually, he have also a wife and a kid, but he's not really much like taking care of them. So, as I understood, they're replacing or suppressing his consciousness and inserting consciousness, one of the aliens, in his body, and in this body, they're going out from the ship and going to streets of the Cape Town. Yeah, it's a South African movie. So, and because events takes at night, so first experiences that, that our main hero explores. It's like nightlife. So he's stopping by the bar and he's going to a nightclub. Some random chick gives him some kind of drug. He starts to dance like crazy there, experiencing music and drugs. And seems like aliens who came, they don't really know much about Earth, about humans. They don't have, they didn't do much research. So he doesn't know how to speak. He barely trying to walk and look like a human and walking like a robot in the human body. And the main actor who playing this character Barry, so Gary Green, I think he's really doing a great job. By the way, how he's looking in the frame, how his face expressions are, how he's showing like he's an alien in the human body. Very much impressive performance. I think if someone should get Oscar, this is definitely it's a guy Gary Green for this role, for the way he's performing. Yeah, so I think director intentionally focusing on the dark sides, like dark side of society and humanity, and our story goes from this perspective. So he's bumping up to different kind of people, like drug addicts, some thugs, prostitutes, interacting with them and getting experience in how the food and the herbs, how sex is going on, how is violent experience also there. So movie is pretty much yeah, it's comedy, but I would say it's a dark comedy, like with really dark black humor and the kind of scenes they put in, director put in the movie. It's like constantly one scene is, and the next scene is more absurd and funny and like awkward than previous scene. The more you watch, the more you shocked you get into this movie. Interesting aspect of this movie is that his consciousness got transferred to human body, and he didn't get any experience or knowledge from this human being who he was transferred in, but he had some uh, supernatural abilities, like Jesus Christ ability. He could heal someone just by touching with his hand, or he could use like telekinesis, like a Darth Vader, and he could hurt people. Yeah, it was interesting. Some people he like did some good deeds for them in the movie, and for some people he did the bad deeds, depending on situation. Yeah, movie also looks a little bit like surreal, and some at some point you don't know, is it really what is happening, or is it our aliens overdosed on the drugs, and this is part just his imagining. Yeah. So there is very interesting also rating of this movie. Like there is a high critics rate and pretty much low audience rate. So I would give 6 out of 10 to this movie, because it's like very brave, very creative, at some point very innovative. Lot of jokes, like lot of funny situation, bit absurd, pretty much dark. But there is also like there is something to think about when you're watching this movie, when you see this other side of dark side of humanity, like drug abuse, violence, and sex, and all this kind of things. Yeah, there is a lot of to think about it, about the experience this alien got. Seems he from the last scenes, like it seems like he barely escaped back to his ship, and he was really much happy to leave this planet. But at the same time, he experienced a lot of negative things, a lot of good things. So would I first of all would I recommend this movie to watch or not? When you start movie, first you'll see like a warning sign and explanation. This is a movie for people who is about 18 years. So if you're below 18, I'm not recommending you to watch this movie. It's too much of a drugs, too much of sex scenes, violence, ultra violent scenes, gory scenes, scary, disturbing. Yeah, but if you into horror movies, if you're in sci-fi movies, if you're in 80s horror movies, like slightly a B type of movies, I think it's might work for you, might like the movie. But if you're visiting church on Sundays, if you're a person of high moral, religious person, I don't think this is the right movie for you. Yeah, so what I liked about this movie is the plot itself, the story itself, and all movie is kind of pretty much entertaining. There's like one event after another, constantly something happening, happening something ridiculous. You don't know what to expect next for it. Pretty much entertaining, and yeah. So the plot I like the actor, the main actor, Gary Green, how he performed all of these movements. Yeah, it's just incredible. And considering this movie was written for in 3 days, and most of the dialogues and scenes were improvised in the movie. It's very impressive. It's very impressive. So yeah.